All right, everybody. Welcome into another episode of the Mark Lesko Podcast. Just me today, talking yesterday about college football and the Penn State offense. Sunday conversation. Used to do these with Austin. So just going to talk mainly Arch Manning and the Penn State offense, my thoughts on that. Just kind of give a little more insight into my thoughts. There's tons and tons of memes that are hilarious in relation to college football. So I'm going to pull some of those up. But, we'll go through scores, stuff like that. Just kind of give my extra thoughts on everything, if you will. But so Penn State offense, they looked okay. Wanted to see more execution, better execution, as we talked about on the episode last night. I'm going to re-upload the Penn State post-game episode here soon because I started it too early yesterday, and it was picking up audio. I didn't have it muted, so that's my fault. So I'm just going to upload that after this for you guys to watch that. But, yeah, again, it's it was a overall interesting day for college football. Arch, the odds to win the Heisman. Let me look that up real quick. Yeah, so Arch's chances have plummeted totally. So right now it's Cade Klubnik and Garrett Nussmeier, Jeremiah Smith. I don't know how updated this is, but I'm going to see here how updated. I'm going to see what they are right now, but I'm pretty sure the way it's updated now is these are the updated Heisman odds for college football. So I'm going to try to fix my window here. Give me a second. But you guys can see that on the right there. All right, I guess it's staying there. But, so updated Heisman Trophy odds, I guess, as of this morning. Is that right? Today is the 31st. Yeah, it was dropped 19 hours ago. So, I guess that was after the game. Yeah. But then again, last night, Klubnik, he didn't look that great. LSU beat Clemson in Clemson. So I would say it's probably Garrett Nussmeier, number one. Jeremiah Smith, I don't know. He didn't have a good game either. His odds have plummeted. Arch, Lenore Sellers, Drew Aller, Ty Simpson, Carson Beck, Jackson Arnold. Now, Notre Dame plays tonight, but those are the Heisman odds right now for all of you. It's interesting. It's really interesting because, man, he looked terrible. And again, I'm just going to go through some of these memes from yesterday. So Bama lost to Florida State, in a terrible fashion.
I would do that. I keep my offense out there. it right now with the first down. I think the way they've been running the football, I would do that.
The downfall of Alabama started when Kalen DeBoer took over Nick Saban's office and transformed it into a T-Mobile store. Some of these are really good. Arch Manning when he isn't playing Louisiana Monroe. Arch and the Manning family. I forget what movie that's from. I think that's from a movie. He's adopted. Arch Manning, his last name wasn't Manning. Bronny James. Got those Uncle Rico mechanics. Now, when he threw that pass, I text Brett. I'm like, dude, he looks like Uncle Rico right now. Like, what the hell was it? I don't think there was any reason for him to throw it like that. No reason whatsoever. Unless he's trying to get it around this defensive end / tackle right here. But there was no reason, for him to type of arch.
My nephew running things? Not that Struns. Not in this life.
It's Uncle June when he got arrested in Sopranos. Bro.
Oh, what got to that, bro?
Whoa, now. They just staff only food. I don't know where they got, wherever y'all eating. I don't know. But this staff only. You can ask him, you can ask everybody up there.
They told me to come to cater.
It's staff only. It's staff only. Nobody touch this.
Lane has been using his leg throw. Oh, they're going to snap it to McKinney. Throw it to the end zone. What a play.
Yeah,
Touchdown, Thomas.
I'm going to go through the scores, but that was a pretty wild play. I think, is it New Mexico? New Mexico State? Or is it New Mexico? New Mexico, yeah. They did decent against Michigan. I think the final score is 31-17. So there was a lot of teams yesterday, like Penn State, that didn't put up a ton of points. But they snapped it straight to the running back. Breaking University Colorado will reportedly retire the jersey of Caden Slater after putting up 20 points in a loss in the Buffalo season opener. I'm sure they will. I don't know why this kid had a 4XL jersey on. That was insane. And that's why he got tackled. I mean, they got this kid like off the street going in or something. It's like when I'm watching ESPN, some of the people and the way they dress, I'm like, they look like they picked them up on the street on the way to the show. I'm like, who the heck is this person? Why are they on here? Give whoever drew this fake punt play up a raise. Yeah, what the heck happened there? Wow. It's not going to reset, apparently. All right, so I guess they threw it to him. Is that right? They snapped it to someone, then they threw it to him? Is that what happened? Yeah, and then he threw it to the guy. Oh, he shoveled it to him. Wow. This is literally how I play Madden. BC. I don't know if BC won. We'll go through the scores. But, yeah, Notre Dame, Miami tonight. That's a big game. That'll be fun to watch. Please, God, let Miami win. The odds of the guy named Devin Hester Jr. making crazy kick returns and not being related to Devin Hester had to have been 1 million to 1. Furman, William and Mary. Yeah, some of these are really good. These were so good that I wanted to do a show about it. One top 5 win each, Franklin and Sark. Cade Klubnik out for next week. Good grief. Cade Klubnik when the lights are the brightest. Cade Klubnik tonight. Dabo Sweeney versus Brian Kelly, a guy who begs for the Lord's forgiveness against a guy who should. Clemson players' locker room knowing they get to play JUCO teams the next 3 months and make the playoffs. That's very true. Dabo Sweeney in his post-game presser. It's after they lost to USC last night. Dabo Sweeney against ranked opponents. Roy Johnson. Brian Kelly got taken out by ref. Listen, playing Division I quarterback is very hard. I just want to say that. Lee Corso still has his fastball. Picked Florida State over Bama. It's a good thing Ty Simpson, a graduate. You gonna need that degree. Kalen DeBoer should have mailed a check to Michael Penix once a month for giving him the Alabama job. Get wrecked. Ohio State fans suck. Potential fraud, incoming call. They don't have a Nick Saban to save them. I just don't see them stopping me. Tom Castellanos before week 1. Alabama, Florida State quarterback. He did really good. Alabama without Nick Saban. I took a nap and now Florida State is beating Bama. How long have I been asleep? What year is it? Mike Norvell, Florida State, when they opened the season against the SEC team. Jahmyr Gibbs' reaction to Alabama versus Florida State game. I don't know if that's him or I guess that is his picture. Not his picture, but his post. Cracker Barrel. Gus Malzahn when he's coaching against Alabama. I guess is he the O coordinator for Florida State? He must be. Won a title with Auburn. Tom Castellanos. Lee Corso actually calling this FSU upset on his way out would be absolutely legendary. Arch Manning seeing what's happening to Alabama, taking attention off him. Oh, man. Sean Clifford was at the stadium. I guess he still threw an interception. Just standing there. That's what I heard. Arch Manning Heisman campaign, February 25 to August 25. It's dead. He's not winning the Heisman. I mean, at the end of the day, this helps Drew Aller tremendously with the Heisman, even though his numbers weren't good yesterday in the sense that they just didn't execute well. And it wasn't his fault. And the number 1 overall pick. I mean, Drew Aller's got to be the odds-on favorite to be the number 1 pick now. He has to. I mean, quarterback-wise, like he has to be. I don't think Arch is going to be coming out this year. That was a horrible game yesterday. Arch Manning. Heisman odds dropped from plus 500 to plus 1,000. Not every QB wearing the number 16 to go into Columbus and win. I'm going to look up the number 1 pick next year. I hope it's updated. Cade Klubnik, Peter Woods, Caden Proctor. I don't think there's a updated. I'll look up the recent one by Mel Kiper 2 days ago. 6 quarterbacks will be going in round 1, says Mel Kiper. All right, so it's going to come down to for the number. Wait, Manning as Sorry, guys. Froze up there. Computer restarted. It does that randomly. Sorry about that. Sorry, guys. All right. I'm going to pull this back up. But pretty much what it's coming down to, it looks like, is the number one pick is going to come down to Lenore Sellers, Drew Aller, or Arch Manning. Arch Manning's out. He's not. I don't even know if he's coming out next year. So, yeah, I don't even know if he's coming out next year at this point. But his Heisman odds dropped. And Penn State is now third and odds on to win the Heisman, or I'm sorry, the national championship. So it's Kirby Smart, or I'm sorry, Georgia, I think Ohio State, and then Penn State, and then Texas dropped. I think Oregon's up there, Georgia, yeah. So I think we're third now, odds on to win the national championship. Texas, they play another decent team. I don't think they're not going to win. I mean, they're in the SEC. They could be looking at a 4 or 5 loss season, honestly. That's how bad it could be. So they're really going to have to build up for next year when he comes back, if he does come back. I think he will, for sure. I don't think there's any way he won't come back after yesterday. I mean, yesterday was bad. So not every QB can go into Columbus and win. He's adopted. 6 receptions, 46 yards, 0 TDs. Great day for Jeremiah Smith. He had two drops. He didn't look good at all. Arch Manning's out for the second half. Ohio Stadium. I don't know what that is. Lee picked Ohio State in 96 in his first one. Picked Ohio State yesterday, and they won. Cooked. Arch is cooked. Arch got more Eli than Peyton in him. Arch Manning is making history at Texas. First time shut out through 3 quarters since 2015. Arch Manning tried to lead the Texas offense. I think it's from a show on Netflix called All American. I remember I watched that for like 10 minutes once, and I'm like, this is a horrible show. I'd shut it off. It's like, this is horrible. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like a parody show. I guess it's not. Coughing baby. Arch Manning versus Julian Saying. Texas versus Ohio State National Championship preview. People sleeping. Texas going from Quinn Ewers to Arch Manning. He ain't do nothing but step back after. Before and after picture. Arch Manning if Peyton and Eli weren't his uncles working at McDonald's. Texas going from Quinn Ewers to Arch Manning. Spice Adams putting his toothpick in. Ohio State defense versus Arch Manning. The Arch Manning versus Jeremiah Smith Bowl. Tracy McGrady versus Shaq on the Celtics. Texas versus Ohio State giving each other the ball. Jeremiah Smith trying to get open without Emeka Egbuka on the field. Jeremiah Smith week 4. Oh, man. Never saw Jeremiah Smith and Arch Manning, 2 generational talents, choke this bad on national TV. Ohio State band doing the horns down. That's hilarious. Greatest sport in the world. That's awesome. I didn't see that. But, yeah, I mean, he looked awful. His Heisman odds dropped. Texas's national championship odds dropped. Drew's number 1 pick stock soared. So, and then yesterday, to address the Penn State offense, they just didn't execute well enough. I mean, I was mad at Kotelnicki, but they do have to execute better. Now, on 1st and goal at the 6, they're running a little bubble screen to the left to Pena. and I think he got maybe 1 yard. Then they didn't score. They got a field goal out of it. They didn't even cover the spread. 2 of those field goals turned to touchdowns. That's 60 points for Penn State on the day, and looks way better on paper than 46-11. Nevada scored in garbage time, but I mean, it was just they need to execute better. That's it. That's it. At the end of the day, they just need to execute better. Kotelnicki was calling some odd plays to me, but I mean, again, 1st and goal on the 6. You have 2 running backs that could take it in. 6'5" quarterback could literally run 2 yards, reach out, and get the touchdown instead of running the bubble screen to the left. I mean, it was so stupid. That makes me mad. But as a whole, Drew Adler, 22 for 26, 217 yards, 1 touchdown. Didn't have a 100-yard back, which is frustrating. Again, didn't cover the spread, which is even the final spread was 42.5. They didn't even cover that. Against Nevada. Kyron Hudson looked good. Everybody looked good. I mean, Trevor looked good. Running backs looked good. Rapouille got in there. Khalil Dinkins. I think Reynolds must be the starter. I thought Khalil Dinkins was the starter. I could be wrong, but I think Reynolds is the starter. Wallace and Dinkins, they were in there in garbage time. But, yeah, all the receivers got the ball. Kyron got the ball. Trevor got the ball. Devontae got 1 pass on, I think it was like a 4th down. They passed it to him. They looked good. Denied looked out of this world. 4 tackles, 1 assist, 1 sack, 2 forced fumbles, 2.5 tackles for loss. So he looked good. Amari Campbell looked good. You saw Colin Dinkins in there on that one. It was like kind of a crunch time play. They were on the goal line. He went in and tackled him on 2nd down. That was a good play by him. So as we said in the pregame, there's going to be a lot of rotational guys getting in, and they did. A lot of guys got in. But they just have to execute better on offense, man. I mean, it was frustrating to watch for me because I want more points. Probably the 2nd worst team we'll play in these stretch of 3 games is Nevada. The worst one probably Villanova. FIU probably be the best team we play on this stretch of 3 inferior opponents. But, I mean, I just wanted to see better performance on offense. I mean, the players can only control the execution. Kotelnicki's going to call what he calls. They can't really control that. And they have to execute better. That's it.
On the ground, cut back, Wood.
Just some highlights.
And a ball.
I mean, the fumble at the beginning and then, the interception by Zane that led to a field goal, unfortunately. I mean, the defense played as good as they can. I mean, Jim Knowles' defense is really good. So, Ohio State, Penn State, that's going to be a defensive game. I mean, the over-under on that could be 20. And it's going to come down to our offense, how we execute. And we got to stay healthy. Knock on wood, we stay healthy.
Ball came out and is covered by, I thought it was covered by the Wolfpack, but it's picked up by Harris.
I mean, we could have put up 60-plus points the way the defense was playing.
A.J. Harris has got it for Penn State. 13th play of the drive coming up. Singleton. Touchdown, Penn State.
Let's see how this played out. Singleton gets hit.
Yeah, and they were reviewing that.
Falls back.
In.
I
The
think
refs were not very good. Franklin was cussing at him at the end of the game. I mean, I'm pretty sure they shaved off 30 points waiting for the refs to decide, and they didn't get that time back, which they should have. It was 29 seconds, I swear. Okay, what was the time on this? Let's check this again. All right,
Singleton.
It was
Touchdown, Penn State.
3:36 when he got in. When they kicked the extra point, it was 3:05. They lost 31 seconds because the refs couldn't decide if he scored or not. I don't think anybody talked about that. They lost 31 seconds just because the refs were deciding whether or not he scored. I mean, it was obvious that he scored, and they didn't get that back. I mean, what the hell is that? That's annoying. Clock running.
let's see how this played out. Singleton gets hit, gets stood up, falls back.
He's in.
I think he's in.
He's in by 2 feet.
Yeah, I'd have to watch the whole game to see the clock, but when they kicked the extra point, it was 3:05. What? How is that possible?
Katron Allen on a sweep and broke a
Good
tackle.
play.
Allen to the end zone.
That's what I'm talking about. Just after he delivered the ball, blow to the running back. Well, that's interesting because when he reaches the ball out to touch the pylon disappears, and he really doesn't touch the pylon.
Would have gone up or the ball would have broken it. This is a great angle right there. I'm going to give him the touchdown.
3 wideouts to the tight end Reynolds in a slot on first down outside the 31. Aller scans the field and now loads and goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And it's Kyron Hudson. 1st and 10, Wolfpack from their own 27. And Turner's going to be dropped down, and the ball is out, and Penn State's got it.
What a play, one-handed. Ball
Maybe
comes
it's out.
out. Yeah, ball comes out first.
And
Yep.
Zeke Wheatley's the guy that covered it.
Wow, what a
Dennis Sutton, after this play, if nothing happens, from the 16. Drew Aller, something might happen, though. Got it out on the flat, down the sideline, knocked out of bounds. Trevor Pena.
they're going fast again.
I mean, at this point in the game, 30 points, and it's the third quarter, midway, you should have 60-some points easily. So
Nick Singleton to the corner. Touchdown, Penn State.
4
from
for
a
4
yard
on field
out.
goals.
See, this is where you have a veteran quarterback and the microphone in the helmet, right?
Druckenmeier scrambling around. He's going to try to do it himself. To the corner. Did he get
It was
there?
a great
He did.
drive by
Touchdown,
Grumpmeyer.
Penn
It looked
State.
good. So that was a highlight.
As Drew Aller being
But
trained
Singleton
by.
had 2 touchdowns on the game, 19 total rushing yards. Good Lord.
So they go from the 6 to a 6-yard touchdown run.
You want this, you got that.
So I don't know. The people I've talked to were also kind of in my boat, not very happy with the offensive performance. I'll play some more extended highlights here.
Utah State. And this time he's going to be dropped for a loss
Probably
of
be
a yard.
demonetized on YouTube.
As we take a look at the defensive lineup,
Oh well.
the Wolfpack, and they got 2 tight ends in there again. On the ground, cut back, Woods, and the ball came out. And is covered by, I thought it was covered by the Wolfpack, but it's picked up by Harris. A.J. Harris is
Yeah,
back
that
for Penn
was
State.
awesome. I love seeing that, man.
3
Turnovers on
transfers in here
defense
that
early
really
on. That was
high on.
that was
He's one of
great.
them. Here's an end around. There's another one. Pena, and he's got a first down. 13th play of the drive coming up. Singleton, touchdown. Penn State.
3:37 he was in.
Let's see how
Please show the
this
extra.
played out. Singleton gets hit, gets stood up, falls back.
In.
Oh, I think he's in.
He's in by 2 feet.
Formation is where the
He
strength
didn't
is.
show it.
Purdy looks over to Turner and now comes back across the field. Right, and the ball is out. Penn State's got it again to the 6-yard line. And it's Zane Durant. Singleton is 33rd
He's a big
career
dude.
rushing touchdown.
Durant.
They're about to
Same
get
play.
number 2.
Oh!
Oh, and the ball comes out, and Aller has to cover
Yep.
it back.
That's when they threw that
around
bubble
the
screen to the
10-yard
left. Man, that was annoying.
A 28-yard field goal attempt to try to make it 10-0. Barker's kick up and good.
They only got a field goal out of it. That's
Big Ten
Man.
Defensive Player of the Year a season ago.
that is
Second down
frustrating.
and 6.
Oh!
Yeah, the crowd
Man, Zane was
continues.
wow.
Same.
That's one of the best
Behind
opening
Drew Aller.
performances from a
The pistol
defense player
set.
I've ever
Blitz
seen at
coming.
Penn State.
Aller getting some
He was
heat,
on
and
fire.
they got to him. And Drew will go down.
Yeah, good job by the defense here for Nevada.
Katron Allen on a sweep and broke a tackle. Allen to the end zone.
Great play.
That's what I'm talking about.
They reviewed that too.
They kicked the door down
Third seat in the back of the car.
all the way to Harrisburg.
Yes, all the way there. I eat last when everything gets cold.
Here's the whole play from a different angle. I was going to say, I got to ask you a question that everybody's probably wondering about right now is Chubba Purdy with a nice run.
He's their best
Purdy
player.
at
He
the
had a
corner.
pretty good game. I mean, he's their best player
Got
by far.
jets. He does have quick speed, doesn't he?
Best play of the day so far by Purdy on the offense. to the 48-yard line. Now sidearm throw out in the flat, wide receiver screen. And it's Jordan Brown.
Back-to-back big plays.
Second down and 8. Rams here is going to lose a yard, courtesy of Colin Dinkins.
But they won by 35, so
this formation doesn't look right.
Pretty good.
Here comes pressure on Purdy again. He got away from it, trying to get rid of the ball, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds.
Like, I wanted to see some Heisman stats from one player yesterday, and the closest we got was Nick with 2 touchdowns. That's it. So they have so many weapons, man. God, they have so many weapons. It's crazy.
And the kick is up and good.
Kind of almost blocked that. But that there, and like they had another goal line stand. I mean, the defense did really good. So,
and this one will be returnable from about the 8-yard line.
Khalil Dinkins.
And Khalil Dinkins
it's
on the
King,
return.
Man.
It might be McFadden that's got to save it, and he missed the tackle. Cut back by Dinkins all the way to the 15-yard line. On that return, 74 yards. And dropped at the 21-yard line is Nick Singleton.
The Wolf of Wall
Landon
Street.
Tangwell did his student bookstore show this
Wall
morning
Street
with
in
June
Reno
Conlon.
instead of Wall Street.
Here's a good show to watch. I can check that out.
Big hit on Nick Singleton.
Landon's cool dude.
Made, and here a field goal attempted.
Barker hit the first one from 28. This one from 28 inside the left
Another
upright.
field goal.
Second down and 8. Purdy on a counter.
Here it is.
Didn't go anywhere.
Going to get a timeout from Coach Franklin now.
Amari had a good game,
He
too.
did.
Ty Blanding just blew that one up. Eller sidearms it.
Ty Blanding.
Down. The left upright. Second down and 8.
Yeah,
Purdy
he did
on
blow
a
that
counter.
up.
Here it is.
Didn't go anywhere.
Going to get a timeout from Coach Franklin now.
Number 39, Ty
Ty
Blanding.
Blanding just blew that one up.
He's another one, man.
Eller sidearms.
He kind of reminds me of Y.A. Black for the Steelers. Kind of like he's a rotational guy. He's good. He's real good. I wish he would change his number for 39.
I thought Devontae Ross would get one in this drive. He hadn't had one yet.
3 wideouts to the tight end Reynolds in a slot on first down outside the 31. Aller scans the field. And now loads and goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
That was a 2-minute drill at the end. That was really
Hudson.
good execution. That was great to see.
Get ready long term. I just don't feel it's played very well by Odoms here this time. Takes his eye off his
Kyron is our number
coverage.
one. Like
He had
he's
safety
really good.
help, but he kind of
Really
got
good.
drawn. That looks like a bust to me.
Got lucky on that.
He did.
Second and 10.
Oh.
And that play blown up.
We've seen a lot of this, haven't we?
Going all the way back at the 10-yard line.
The deep handoff, the time it's taking to get the deep handoff instead of
I don't like the
everybody
celebrations.
faced a year ago.
Aller's going to pull this one down. There's going to be a holding call in the backfield.
He was running a lot, and they
Yeah,
talked about
Shelton
that they
time,
don't
number
like that, him
66.
running a
It was
lot.
a late call.
The announcers did at
See
least.
if he can keep his string perfect. The left footer to try to make it 30-3, and he does. First and 10, Wolfpack from their own 27. And Turner's going to be dropped down, and the ball is out, and Penn State's got it. First and goal at the 1.
Lots of turnovers,
Going
man. Love
fast
to see
again.
Nick Singleton to the corner. Touchdown, Penn State from a yard out.
See, this is where you have a veteran quarterback.
On the sidelines.
Those
two
temp
boys
seats look
that
pretty
are
cool.
suited up.
You guys are going to make me cry.
Different look.
I'm supposed to be enjoying the game. No, it feels good. My sons have been working their butts off to be here in this position.
Us ex-Lions are good talkers. That's all I'm going to say,
He
right?
took a vacation day to come and watch his kids play.
They played for the Detroit Lions, and we learn how to explain things after games.
And Purdy goes down.
Almost
Guess who
107,000
got him?
fans yesterday.
Kyron's
And if I'm not
Hutchins,
mistaken,
career
those were
high
press.
with
They were
6
press
catches
boxes.
against
I'm pretty sure
UCLA
those
last
seats are
year.
just
He's
extra
matched that
seats now. It's just
Today,
people
here's a
now,
shovel
so
patch.
I think it's more
inside.
seats.
Didn't go
Actually.
too far with that one.
Funny is we've not seen
Which is
them
cool.
featured in this game.
Then
By
the final
Ryan
product's
Barker,
going to
who's
look
been perfect
amazing.
today from
I mean, it's
28,
going to look like an
28,
NFL stadium.
32. Kick on the way, just inside the upright.
You know,
That was a lot of fun for
But I
about
like
10
about
years.
Coach
Field goals
Corso.
were
He
good.
never changed. He was the same way as a
he didn't
coach.
miss. Ice didn't miss.
So, Lee, have fun in retirement. You did it well. Purdy, I guess he didn't step out of bounds.
Well, Tom DeLuca that time thought he had an angle on Chuba.
But the back
This is the
up
highest ranked team they've ever played. Penn State coming in at number 2. Purdy
Nice
fires
throw.
deep, and he's got it.
Beautiful throw.
The number 18 was good.
Inside the
I don't
20-yard
remember his
line.
name.
Drilled it to Marcus Bellin.
I just would use it as experience against a good team.
That's some good hands.
Purdy across the middle, throws a dart, and it's a first down.
That's one of those.
He'll
I don't
probably
know if
transfer
this is
somewhere
by
next year.
design or not.
One more year coming back ends up being your
Same
best
with Purdy. He'll probably. I mean,
That's what he's hoping
Nevada,
for
I think, is
this
going to
year.
have a decent
Meyer
season. They're not a
got it
bad
out
team.
to the flat.
Another nice play.
Man, he looked really good, Cam. Off his
Change the
injury,
play up.
serious
Corey
injury.
Smith switches to his
Corey
right-hand
Smith looked
side.
good.
Back to throw. And on the run, delivers a strike again.
We talk about
First down.
Quentin Martin, and I don't know if he was injured. He did not play at all. I think he might be a little injured. Same with Zariah. He wasn't in either. So
Position for Penn State.
didn't see Tyke Hayes. But, yes, Khalil Dankins in there in garbage time. I mean, he must not be the starter.
We've watched a lot of this. It's going to come down to two.
And then Dom was in garbage time, too.
3, 4,
So
5, 6 clutch plays in the fourth quarter.
Corey Smith got whacked. And Stone Combs, this fits his name. Druckenmiller under center, the toss. Trying to get to the edge is Corey Smith, and he got there.
again, they didn't even cover the spread.
Druckenmiller scrambling around. He's going to try to do it himself. To the corner. Did he get
And he's
there?
like 6'2", so you know he's pretty tall. He reached out there and got that.
As Drew Aller.
Pretty impressive.
Trained by. Oh.
And stopped on 4th and short.
Yep. Now that is the winning play today for Nevada. That's how it started. This is what I'm proud of.
Bianco is going to take off. Shows his wheels, and he's got a big gainer and slides to a first down.
You're okay.
Spot is still safe until at least the next game.
They're coming.
Bianco throws down the middle, and he throws a strike and a first down. Bianco fires far side. Touchdown, Bellin. Marcus Bellin.
From the slot, you see the safety back here. One of these two guys have to cover that clear in combo coverage, and nobody runs with him. I mean, he's wide open as you can get.
And they go for two. This is a unique look.
Becca was in there. Dakari got in. Keon Wiley got in. I think Dakari got in.
Got it to Jet
Could
Carpenter.
be wrong about that.
Same difference, right?
Pretty much.
Oh, man. Well, everybody, I just wanted to cover that stuff. Interesting going forward. Got Miami Notre Dame tonight, UNC TCU tomorrow. I don't know if there is any other college football games today. Is there? Let me look here. Virginia Tech, South Carolina at 3. Winston-Salem, Tuskegee, Crampton Bowl, Montgomery, Alabama at 7. Miami, Notre Dame tonight at 7:30. I think it's in Miami. It's in Hard Rock. So, and then tomorrow night, TCU, North Carolina. And then we're back at it again Thursday, I think. Back at it Thursday, I think. So, all right, guys. That's all I got for today. Put your thoughts below. What you thought about Arch Manning's performance and the Steelers the Penn State offense. You guys have a good day. Have a good Labor Day weekend. And we will see you Tuesday. See you guys.